Hey, it's Jared McNett with the Globe Gazette here in Mason City, and last night at the City Council meeting for Mason City, they had a special presentation from the folks over at the architectural firm Bergland Cram to talk about eventual plans to turn Willow Creek, which I'm standing by, into a riverwalk. They're going to eventually hope to upgrade all of it into a nice riverwalk through the middle of downtown, and though obviously none of that has happened yet, we're going to take you on a quick tour of where exactly they would be working and what exactly would eventually be fixed up. So right now we're just in the lower bowl kind of area of the southern parking lot of Southbridge Mall, and again, not much of this is being used for too much right now other than parking, although there's usually not a lot of cars parked in this part of the lot. And you can see Willow Creek down there, and at least for right now there's a bridge that runs across the creek, and so this will be one of the key components of the eventual Willow Creek Riverwalk. And of course right now this leads across the creek. Going across the bridge here, like I said, South Bridge right behind us. And right now on the other side is the new apartment and housing complex that Talon recently constructed, which part of the Riverwalk would run right behind. And so we get down here and we see on either side, obviously there's some sidewalk and everything like that already is kind of going in either direction, and there's even a little bit that kind of runs by where the bridge is over there. And so what the eventual plan would be is to kind of rework some of this more into a riverwalk, which is what representative from Bergland Cram said last night. And there would be a central area that would be sort of a hearth, and the way the representative from Bergland Cram kind of talked about it is sort of organizing that in some ways as sort of an ode to Mason City being, a music-oriented city with the Music Man, and so it would have sort of a rhythmic kind of feel to it in the way that it moved and everything like that. And eventually, the target for now is to have construction going in 2022 and theoretically finish sometime this year or sometime that year. Although during the meeting last night, more than a few folks from Mason City and the Mason City Council pointed out that this could always be expanded. The Riverwalk wouldn't necessarily just end right at this part of the Willow Creek, which is where we are right now. We're just at part of it, which is by South Bridge. This theoretically there would be nothing stopping the Riverwalk from running a little bit farther to the west that way, as it meanders and kind of snakes through a little bit more of downtown. And just across the street over there, that's mostly an empty lot, which would be a great place to add some more to as well. And of course, they would be able to go back east a little bit as well if they wanted to. So really, right now there isn't a whole lot happening, but they have a lot of plans that they're hoping to realize. And if they do, the space will look a whole lot different than it does now. So make sure to be keeping tabs on that as we report more on the Willow Creek Riverwalk as those plans kind of materialize. For now, this has been Jared McNett with the Globe Gazette. Thanks for watching.